Okay, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection technology gain times 8. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how, first things first, this is the screen painted. I painted it the first time, and then I'm going to do it differently a little bit in this demonstration. I'm going to paint it again from the back. The screen is actually made out of Styrofoam, and it's made out of some masking tape. So first things first, we're going to paint this. I already painted this the first time, as you can see. We're going to do it again the second time. But first things first, I'm going to show you what the screen dries. So as the screen dries, there's no shininess to the screen. It looks absolutely incredible. So I'll show you right from here what you're going to get. And sorry about that. Somebody gave me a phone call in the middle of the demonstration. Now, the back of the screen that you're seeing, that right there is actually a stucco surface. Right here, as you can see, it was painted with our technology, and there's the Styrofoam. Just showing you how amazing this product looks. And this is using green Styrofoam and masking tape. Just showing you what you can do with our technology when you think outside the box. Now, this is actually 2 squares taped together. Each square, I think, is actually 3 feet by 3 feet. Sorry, there's no sound. I do apologize for that. For some reason, I don't know why, but my sound bar is not working well correctly. I had to turn it off and put it back on.
Audio link mode.
There we go. Just having some problems with it. And this is the screen dried and done, made from Styrofoam. Showing you that you can paint over anything you choose. And this is the beautiful thing about this technology. You don't have to be subjected to the dark because you own a projection screen. Look at the white levels. And this Styrofoam was a little bit more easier to paint. I did do a Styrofoam screen in the past. This other one I had a bit of some nooks and crannies to it. And the problem I had with that was really hard to get into those little crevices. This one's actually a lot more smoother. They use it for insulation behind drywall. See if we can get some birds up there. A few birds in there. There we go. Some flowers and birds in there. You can just see how beautiful the white levels are. And again, with the angle. Now keep in mind, this is a screen when it's dry. When we paint these screens and they're wet, they're a little bit darker. And also too, you're going to see some shininess on the screen. That's all because the screen is wet. So I'm showing you the screen as it's dried. I'll flip it over, lay it on here. Then we'll do it again, and I'll show you the screen when it's wet. And look how beautiful that looks. And that is on Styrofoam. In the background, that is a screen painted onto the wall on using stucco. Show you for another angle. Anywhere I turn, that screen should pull up with no problem. How beautiful that looks. Sorry about that. Let me coughing in the background. Now watch this. Let me show you something here. Matter of fact, hold on. I'm hoping not catching a cold because that's the last thing I need right now. I'm going to put on red flour. And pause it right there. I think I may have a gray sample sheet laying around here somewhere. May have one, I'm not sure. I'm looking in my pile here. If I don't have one there, what I can do is I'll take half of this screen right here. And we'll put this right in front of the projector like so. Alright, so that's gray screen paint right there, as you can see. And then we can do the flower demonstration. This should come up pretty interesting. I need it directly on the screen because that's not going to hit. This is what we'll do. We'll take this down off from here. And we'll put this right here, right next to, so as you can bring it over just a little bit. You can get half and half in there. There we go. Now it should work out pretty well. And let's bring, we got lens shift on here, I keep forgetting. Let's bring the image down. All right, that should be good. So you can see for yourself how faded it looks. See, no detail, and how faded it looks on the light gray screen paint. Got that over there on the black screen behind you. And this is why light gray screen paints have to do demonstrations in the dark. The image will not show up properly. It has to be in the dark at all times. Can't have too much light hitting that screen. And this is the same way, the same problem we had with the Digital One Crystal screen paint. At that particular time, like I said, that image had a really hard time pulling up images in a well-lit environment. And the demonstrations that they'll stay away from is Starfield. just to give you an idea how badly these screens are. So let me put my screen back up here, my styrofoam screen, back up here where it goes. And let's remove the light gray screen and put that over here real quick. We'll just set this over here in the corner right there. Okay. And then we'll just have to move my image up. Lens shift right there. Makes my job a lot more easier. I have to move the projector over. There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that demonstration. Let's go back to the LG. That's the wrong choice of choosing right there. Let's go over here to the LG. There's the LG right there. No, that's it. That's the demonstration one. And we're going to hit that one right there. Hold on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in something a little. Let's go to clearing this out. And let's go to 4K fish. Going over 4K fish. Alright, and we're going to pull up this one right here. Alright, under 4K fish, make sure I got enough room and time on there too. Just bring it all the way over. There we go. That is going to be for the 4K fish. Look how beautiful that looks on our styrofoam projection screen. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Now we're going to pause it right there. Alright, and I'm going to grab a roller and we're going to paint the opposite side of this with our screen paint. Okay, there we got everyday regular roller, nothing big, nothing fancy. There's the paint right there. I'm going to pour some of it out right here. Show you the color front, what it looks like. We know that for a fact that in a few of those demonstrations that paint came up too dark, and we know for a fact that somebody basically put black paint in it. The KO karate guy or whatever he is, a boxer, he bottom line is when we looked at his product, he claimed he gave everything he had to an individual, and that's how they got it. And the product was actually mixed with black paint. Now he did another review because we sent him up another projector because the previous projector we had wasn't working right, so we sent him another one for free. And when he did the review, we noticed that the paint was darker. So how did you, if you didn't have any more paint left, how was it possible that you were able to give out that paint, have paint already again to do the demonstration again, if you already gave out all the paint you said you gave out? But we looked at the container and we looked at the demonstration and we noticed the paint was too dark, and we noticed that was black paint mixed into it. That's how we knew that something was wrong. Because one of the things they would never do in that demonstration is put that light gray screen paint against this technology, especially using contrast. They would stay away from that because the screen would not be able to pull a proper contrast level. A light gray screen versus a black screen, no, you would not be able to pull a proper contrast level doing a demonstration on that level. So since all three parties decided to do what they did, like I said, we have some things planned very soon to take care of those particular issues. And what we're going to do is we're going to get Mr. Crow's product down here, and we're going to match that against a product we made 11 years ago. So we made this product 11 years ago. So we're going to match that against the Digital One Crystal screen paint, which was our original paint 11 years ago. All right, so let's begin. I told you before that the screen is going to be a little dark due to the fact that it's just painted. It's going to have a little bit of glare to it because it was just painted on. But I'm showing you the same thing as the paint's dry. on the other side. I'm showing it on this side as we paint it over. Now I'm going to be doing a customer's screen on Sunday. I'm going to be going to their home and installing the screen. And we're going to be doing a demonstration from there. Got a couple other customers. We're going to be doing some inside demonstrations on their screens also. But like I said, you know, people who falsify demonstrations, do fake demonstrations against our product, you will be outed. And as for the screen paint, Mr. Crow has made, we're going to be ordering quite a lot of it. And once we get it here, please don't give us statements that you're out of stock or you're no longer selling it, because we're going to match your product against our Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. And I'm going to show you that we made this product 11 years ago before he ever developed it. And in that demonstration, if you choose you want to go with a lighter screen paint, which we advise you don't, because you will cheat your projector's performance, but we'll show you side-by-side demonstrations against Digital One Crystal Screen Paint versus any of the Crow's products. Also, too, we'll have demonstrations against the Supreme 8 versus both of them, showing you how these screens are flawed. All right, again, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. You have a blessed day, and I have to get going. Just want to show you the last part of this demonstration. All right.